What's going on, everyone? Got a nice guest here on the channel today. This dude is an absolute stud. He's got an awesome channel showing just that age is literally not a number at all, and he's going to show us that today. He's going to show me how to use some, what is it called?
The Mace.
Mace. So
functional fitness.
Yep, absolutely. This stuff's crazy. I just touched one of these for the first time, but I've never used it before, so hopefully you guys will enjoy seeing make a fool of myself and just see a new aspect of fitness. So
There we go. Progress one day at a time, no matter what you're doing.
Absolutely.
I like these. It's like I said, the lever effect is where the difficulty comes into play. This is only 10 pounds. The basic move is a 360, so I'm going to hold it up like this. I'm going to Logan clear. So what I'm going to do is drop and then pull. All right. It really opens up that whole shoulder girdle.
For you, like, is this like a strength move? Do you consider this like mobility
I
strength?
say it's mobility, but it's definitely cardio too if you wanted to do it for 40 or 50 reps,
Absolutely.
5 minutes without stopping. That's a 360. The other thing too is just getting used to the weight. And like this. You can do samurai squats on back.
Oh, that looks. So you get
That lever, it's trying to pull you forward.
All right, let me try. All right, so walk me through this, because you were telling me like you had to put your hands in a certain, so like, what does this work?
This is called
Okay, so
your go-to start
okay.
position.
And then what's the deal with like my left hand's on
Right,
top,
so the
right
left hand's on top. It's going to
Yep.
go over to the right shoulder.
Okay, it's
So
gonna
it's
go.
going to go over, you're going to drop. Now just feel that pendulum first, just to
Yeah.
feel, because for most people they don't have the shoulder mobility.
Yeah, there's a pretty good stretch in my shoulders and my
And
left.
Logan's in pretty good shape, so I mean, it's very humbling when you first pick one of these up.
And actually-
I ordered the 15 first, 15 pounds.
My core too, just like
Yeah, you'll feel
stability
your
through my
core side to
like
side.
I have to.
So when you're coming up on this side, now you're going to pull it down like
You're chopping them,
like
wood
a
or
chop
something.
or like a
Okay.
push
All right.
down. So you're going to go over this way, and let it swing. Now you're pulling down.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going to do this one on your own.
Yep, I'm gonna try it.
So go over.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Get
is
that momentum
tough.
over here.
Yeah.
Get the momentum. There you
Oh
go.
my god! I just bashed my head on this. This is not easy.
It's the hardest thing is just the confidence of knowing that's behind you, and not to pop yourself in the rear too.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you said cardio. It's funny. I just did 5 of these, and I am definitely out of breath a little bit.
So I'll do here's the 15 here.
Oh yeah, he's gonna flex on me.
Well, let's see. All right. So this is only 5 pounds more, but it's technically 50% more load, okay? So I'm gonna drop, pull, drop, get the pendulum, all right? And then to switch sides, I rotate my hands. But this is a lot of core. I guess because I'm used to it, I don't feel it as much anymore. But like I said, this is only 5 pounds heavier, but it's 50% more load.
I'll give it a shot. I definitely don't think
I
I'm
want
gonna
you
be-
just to try to
I'm not gonna be
pendulum.
able to get a good one, but well,
Just let it pendulum.
all right. So now I have it in my right hand's on top, so I'm going to.
Oh,
Dear God.
I want you just to pendulum. Just do
Yeah, I
the
knew that
pendulum.
was coming. Oh man.
Just do this.
Yeah. So this is. Oh my gosh. What's the lightest one? Do they have like 1 pound ones?
They
of
have
this?
7.
Might
They
be a
have
starting
7.
place for me.
And the shorter the pole, the shorter the lever, it's easier
Yeah.
to control it. Just see if you can pull it forward.
Oh my gosh. That is not easy.
Well, that's why there is a steep
Holy
learning curve with the Mace. Now here's the 22.
Oh my God. This more?
This is
I didn't
22.
even realize he brought more. I thought these two were the same. Okay, so this dude's like, okay.
This
all
is
right, well,
22 pounds.
I'm impressed.
Now this one I got just
I'm
like a month ago to challenge myself.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, so here we go. We're going over. All right, balance. Go the other way. This is my weak side here. Drop, pull, all right? You always gotta focus, saying you're always in control, because that weight is swinging. One more. Yeah, I'm just getting used to this one. I've done 30 or 40, but
So that's it. Here. I'm just gonna do some pendulums on. There's no way I'm gonna be able to safely. I don't think.
just to feel the weight behind you. And the more you choke up, the easier it is. Obviously, if you're down at the bottom of the pole.
You know, the thing about this though, even if you just get one of these and you just kind of sit back here and let this stretch out, you're like,
That's what you got to do in the beginning.
This is just opening up
right.
my shoulders and my entire shoulder girdles extremely well, and it feels amazing. It feels like when you're just like opening up your chest and like all that tightness after sitting all day. So that kind of leads me to segue. If somebody's like wants to do this, like, and say they get one, or maybe they don't get one, like what's a decent starting point?
They
Like
start with 5. They have 5 and 7 pound maces.
what
That's
if they
where
don't
you
have
start.
one? Like, did you?
I would say use a
home?
sledgehammer,
Okay.
and that's what usually 5, 7,
Yeah,
10
yeah.
pounds, and that's a shorter lever, and that's probably the best starting point.
And I guess technically you could do it with anything that's top heavy. So if you have, I'm even thinking just like a regular hammer at your home, like for somebody, like I work with a lot of people who are like 80 and 90, so like that might actually be like reasonable for them if they
They had a heavy tool
Yeah,
that's about this
absolutely.
long just to get that mobility in your shoulder.
Even like, I'm even thinking if you do it quick, like a bottle of water with the centrifugal force of like doing
Very
it.
good, very good. Because it's fluid and it's gonna
Yeah.
be moving around again.
Yeah. Well, this is absolutely incredible. How much are these two, by the way? We were talking about
This
this.
is a 22 pounder. This runs, depending where you get it from, with shipping between $90 and $110.
I promise you won't need that right away. I'll put
The
some
7,
links
the
down
7
below.
pound mace you can get for like $40.
I'll put some links down below in the description. Talk to them and give you some ideas. But yeah, you trust me, you don't even need the most expensive one.
I bought the 15 originally, this one, and I was humbled right away. And I had to put it in storage or reorder the 10 and start with that. Because like Logan says, it's just like in the beginning, well, safety is always the first priority. You have to reacquire that mobility in your shoulders because you lose it as you get older. This is the 15, so here I'm gonna go. My left hand's on top, I'm gonna go over the right shoulder. All right, so I'm dropping.
So the movement itself, if you like look at it, he's basically bringing the weight. The weight's stretching his arms, pulling back, and he's using the momentum plus his lats and his shoulders to pull down. So it's literally like if you have something above you and you're trying to pull down as hard as you
Right,
can.
that's where the tricep
It's almost like a
comes into play.
ski. It's almost like a skiing thing, kind of the same concept.
But your core is what stabilizes your whole midsection and keeps you from tipping over. I've done this 15 like for 100 without stopping, and your forearms are on fire. It's a great strength mobility exercise.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. If you want to see the full podcast that him and I did together discussing his fitness journey and how this can look for you, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to link it right here. And until then, we'll see you next time.
To tell me you know